How to find the best wholesaling real estate markets for virtual wholesaling or local wholesaling real estate. What I'm gonna do today is share with you exactly how to find the best wholesaling markets, the honey hole, so you can start having results in wholesaling real estate. Let's get into it. Dream simulators. Okay, so let me erase this really quick by talking about this, but the thing about fishing is you can go out here and be the best fisherman in the world, but if there's a bad ratio, now again, I know all your college kids are gonna say, ratio, oh yeah, about girls and parties in college. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, okay? I mean, okay, I'll use that for an example because some of y'all are college kids and you know, that's all you care about. I'm married, so I am off the market. But the way I describe this is you might be like the Riz master, okay? You might be the most attractive dude, 7'2", built like Schwarzenegger. But if there's a bad ratio at the party, it ain't gonna be good for you, right? And I don't know anything about that because maybe my wife's watching. I've never been to a college party in my life. Maybe I have, I don't know. But basically, the way I'm talking about this is, I like to use fishing as an example. So the way I like to describe this is the tale of two ponds, okay? So this is gonna be a fishing pond, okay? So this is gonna be pond 1, and then we're gonna do pond 2. I don't know why I'm naming it. Let's call it pond 2. I don't know why I did that, but okay, cool. So we're gonna get a little fish. Here's the land. Let's build this up a little better. Let's get the blue from the water. And this is how I describe wholesaling real estate markets. Okay, so we got the blue water right here, nice and pretty and beautiful. But this is how I describe two wholesaling markets. Okay, I'll describe what these markets are. But pond number 1, there are a lot of fishies in the pond. Okay, let's just say there's one, and I can't draw fish. I know I'm good at fishing, but okay, there's 3 fish in the pond. Okay, that's the way I describe it. There's 3 fish in this pond. All right, and then there are, let's do the numbers, let's count it together, and then let's add 3 more over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are, in this pond, there are 8 fishermen and 3 fish. Now, if you look at the ratio, it has a 3-to-8 ratio of fish per fisherman. Now, that is going to be roughly 3 divided by 8, that is 0.375% ratio, okay? So 0.3, okay, cool. That means they all got their lines in the water, okay? That's the way I like to describe it. They all got their lines in the water here, all right? There we go, all into the water. So there's currently 8 lures, and 3 fish. Statistically, it's pretty difficult to fish in an area like this when there's just fishermen everywhere. But let's say you found this little honey hole. This little honey hole over here, okay? Pond number 2. And there is currently 2 fishermen and exactly 2 fish in the pond. That is 2 fishermen and then 2 fish. An exact 1-to-1 ratio. 2 to 2, but you get the point, 1. Now, what number is larger here? The number 1 or the number 0.375? Now, I don't know how, I mean, I went to college, I graduated, but I mean, I make a lot of money wholesaling, I don't know how they even let me in college. But I know 1 is greater than 0.375. Okay, I learned that, shout out to Ms. Ganji, 2nd grade. So a lot of people have this misconception. What's a better pond for fishing? Now, you're listening to me, the expert. Pond 2 is a better fishing pond. Pond 1 is not as good. You might be like, but Zach, there's more fish in this pond. There's more fishermen, okay? Now, all my college bros will know the ratio, right? Okay, I don't want to get into this. I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble for this. But I'm just gonna use an example because my channel is about 70 to 80% men, and y'all are just dogs. I don't know why. Just get married, find a wife, be loyal. That's the goal. Okay. The goal here is to make a lot of money wholesaling, so you can go get a hot wife. But okay, you can get a hot wife without being rich, but getting rich is better. You can spoil them. Okay, cool. So if there's 8 guys and 3 chicks at a party versus 2 chicks and 2 guys at a party, just a better ratio. In the comments, you can talk about what you want. But basically, but Zach, there's more fish in here. I don't care. I don't care. And there's less fish here, but there's less fishermen. So if you spent 2 hours fishing, you're gonna catch more fish than spending 2 hours in here. Now it's like 20 fish versus 30 fish. So how real estate markets work, it's not like this. Usually the ratio is like this. It's like 800 fishermen and like, 300 fish. And there's 200 fishermen and 200 fish, okay? So markets, and by fishermen is wholesalers, and fish is like real estate deals, right? That's the catch. And so most markets, you just multiply by 100 using this example. But like, if there's 800 fishermen and 300 fish, a little harder to, catch fish in there, right? So it's not gonna just only catch one fish. And obviously how it works is if you're like the top of the food chain and you're like insane at fishing, you could probably do better here. But as a beginner, you want more luck on your side here. And so there are ratios, and this is the golden ratio for wholesaling for a good market. So you want to be able to fish better. So again, we talk about fishing as wholesaling, right? But the way I describe this is you might not be the best fisherman, but if there's a better ratio, you're going to have a lot more success. Now, you can, unlike fishing, you can virtually wholesale, which means you can wholesale from your computer just with an internet phone and connection. So you might be living in, remember I showed that guy Daniel in Africa? He was doing this all on his virtual phone and on his computer with the internet. That's crazy, right? And so the whole point here is you want to be in a better pond. And so this is my ratio of wholesalers to deals. Now, I have a lot of rules. I have a lot of factors. And again, 10 years of this business and making millions of dollars, I have a lot of secrets we're going to share. But what I can tell you right now is there are markets that have really good ratios of wholesalers to deals. Now, Phoenix has one of the worst ratios. There's more fishermen. I don't know why it's just fisherman's paradise, but it's just more fishermen ever. So there's markets where there's just not a lot of wholesalers, but there's a ton of real estate deals. Now, how do I constitute this statistic? I don't have an, and by the way, guys, I don't have an exact statistical ratio of this, but I'll tell you this. If you go fishing in a pond, can you go out here and go in the lake and just say, okay, well, there's 300 fish in the lake and there's 24.5 fishermen per hour? I can't do that. The water's a little murky. But here's what I do. Hey, I'm a really good fisherman. I'm gonna spend 2 hours in this lake and I caught 2 fish in 2 hours. Okay? And then this lake, I caught 4 fish in 2 hours. This is how I base it off of me, okay? Like, again, I can't statistically look what C is better than for fishing, but this is how I do it. It's kind of a feel, but I'm the only guy that's been able to really define markets like this. And this is why you have an unfair advantage, because you might be cold calling hard, you might be marketing, you might be doing everything perfectly, but if you try to wholesale real estate in Phoenix, Arizona, even if you work your hardest, you can get a deal. Trust me, you can do it. It's just going to be 2 to 3 times harder. It's like playing in gravity. Like, let's make gravity twice as hard for you to run. Like, if you are 200 pounds, well, let me put 100 pounds on your back and then try to sprint. It's just harder, okay? Like, why do you want to hurt yourself even more? And so I have a lot of rules and theories on this, but I'm going to just give you the front load if you're a beginner, if your market's good or not. I'm going to list them all tonight. It's all going to be on there, but you want to find a good ratio of wholesalers to deals. This is very important. So what